Hello, my name is Jose Prado and I am going to expose you what is Basel, core capital, tier 1 and tier 2. First, I am going to explain you what is Basel. Basel basically is an international bank regulation made it by the Basel Committee and it's created by the intention of help all the countries that are in the committee to have a good monetary stability during the time by the implement of sound financial rules. Then I am going to explain you what is core capital. Core capital is the most important capital that have a bank and it divides on two. First is the common equity that uh, like are all the ordinary shares that have a company that represent the equity that have all the shareholders in the company. And the second one is the retained earnings that are all the accumulate shares or accumulate profits that have a company that are not distributed into the shareholders and the shareholders decides to take this profit or invest in the company to the company grow and take more profits in the future. Then I am going to explain you what is tier 1. And tier 1 and core capital are almost similar but are not the same because tier 1 divides on two. The first is perpetual preferred shares and they are uh, like shares that don't have like a caducation and it's based in fixed dividends. And the other one is the hybrid instruments that like his name say are instruments that are like combine the characteristic of debt and equity and also they pay in a fixed dividends. Finally, I am going to explain you what is tier 2. And like tier 2 are like created but uh, urgency situations that have the banks of these countries. First is the subordinate debts. Subordinate debts and like it refers about a type of debt that don't have like urgency to pay if the banks get like liquidation are like a lower urgency to pay if the banks doesn't exist more. The second one is the regulation reserves that are like the name say, like they his name say, are like revalue assets at a higher value they they take before. And finally, the general provision that are like the reserve of that that bank have in case of future losses or bad loans that the banks make during the time. Okay, uh, thanks.